Hi, it's Renee with Harvest Hill Cottage. My husband John and I are passionate about all things vintage and thrifted and DIY, and we love to upcycle, repurpose, and reuse as much as possible. If that's your sort of thing, then go ahead and subscribe so you can follow our journey along the way. This video is part of a larger series that we're doing as we decorate our home room by room in a cottage style, and today is our dining room reveal. So I'm going to show you the dining room one section at a time, and then at the end I'll show you the whole room all put together. So let's go check out my dining room. This is the house we purchased in Virginia last year, and there's a nice dining room with a corner fireplace, and so we wanted to upgrade the fireplace a little bit, so we decided to paint the brick, and we did sort of a faux German schmear technique, and I actually did a video on it that I'll post below in case you're interested. We also added a mantle using some reclaimed wood, and all of the decor that you see here on the mantle, these are all items that we had thrifted and upcycled, and I'll post links in the description box below to the videos showing how we upcycled each of these items. The angel statue actually came from an antique shop, and it was all brown, very old. Lots of pretty detail, but because the statue was all brown, you really couldn't see the details. They just sort of got lost. So I decided to dry brush the statue with just some creamy white paint, and that really brought out the beautiful details and just helped it to pop. The vase that's sitting on the left-hand side, that was my great-grandmother's, and I love having it here because I just love incorporating family pieces into my space. I think this corner definitely has a cozy cottage feel with the antiques and the warm tones. I've got some greenery there, the painted brick. In this corner we have an upcycled buffet that I painted a soft green with a matching mirror, and just some decoratives that we thrifted. Everything here is vintage and thrifted and somehow upcycled for our little cozy cottage dining room. The lamp is an electrified oil lamp that we thrifted. And then I love to put old books in my decor. They make great risers. The lampshade was thrifted. I think we paid about $2 for it. And I just added some gold trim just to dress it up a little bit. The buffet I layered with several different paints, and then I did sort of a whitewash. I'll post the link in the description box below on the technique that I used. If you're interested, you can go check that out. My ironstone teapot collection. Actually, that's only about half the collection because the rest are in a box in the garage somewhere, missing. They'll turn up one of these days. Cottage decor, you gotta have greenery, you gotta have some gold, some antique gold or brass, and you definitely want to have some kind of baskets and glassware. If you love cottage decor, then you definitely need to hit the thrift shops because you can find some great stuff at a great price, and just use your imagination and work it into your decor. Super easy to do and fun too. So here's our table. We chose a round table because the room is small and we thought it would fit the space the best. The table itself is probably the only new piece in the room. The chairs are secondhand, the dishes, everything else is vintage or secondhand. The dishes have kind of a fun story. This is actually ironstone, Staffordshire, Salem English Village is the pattern, and it came to be in our home because we inherited one random plate from John's mom, and I loved it so much that we just started collecting it. The chandelier is a piece that we found and upcycled. John rewired it, I painted it. It fits the room really well. The window treatments we made, the cornice boxes, and we did a video on that, and I'll post that below in case you're interested. The china hutch is a piece that we found in an antique shop, and we just store some of our dishes there. The mantel clock was my grandmother's, and it does work, but it does have to be wound, and we don't always remember to do that. The painting was my grandmother's. We upcycled that, and the other pieces you see on the wall are thrifted. For me, our dining space has always been really the heart of the home. It's a place where we can gather with family and friends. I always want it to be warm and welcoming, and just a space where people can come and relax and share hearts and share a meal and just gather together and just have a real sense of community. And so I feel like I have that here, and I'm so grateful. Thanks so much for being here and hanging out with us. We're thankful for you, and we hope that you'll join us again next time. Thanks, and God bless.